Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2010 Porsche Boxster convertible with 48,915 miles. It's in really good shape. The front end looks awesome. No rock chips. It's just in surprisingly good shape for being 11 years old and having 40,000 miles on it. The headlight lenses look flawless. There's no rock chips on the front. It just looks really, really clean. Front driver's side fender. Looks excellent, no issues. Front driver's side wheel. The finish on this wheel looks perfect. Driver's side mirror, no rock chips. That is very impressive. Driver's side door. No flaws. Driver's side rear quarter panel. Do have one tiny chip there. But otherwise the rest of the rear quarter is absolutely flawless. Rear driver's side wheel. Again, the finish on these wheels, it just looks so good. Looking over the back end, rear bumper. We do have just a few small blemishes. Nothing significant whatsoever, but here on the back we do have a small mark there, and then we do have a couple spots back here. Just really, really tiny flaws. The back trunk cover looks great, the rear hatch, and the rest of the bumper looks immaculate as well. Going over to the passenger side, looking at the rear quarter panel. No rock chips, no issues. Oh, I apologize. There's one super tiny rock chip right there, microscopic. But the rest of the passenger rear quarter area looks phenomenal. Rear passenger wheel looks excellent, no issues. Rear passenger door looks amazing, no issues there either. Passenger mirror, we've got just one, maybe two very, very tiny rock chips in the center. Almost invisible, very, very hard to see. You gotta really look for it. Front passenger fender, perfect. Front passenger wheel, again, looks incredible. I will go ahead and walk around the car from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition of the car. Here at Exotic Motorsports, we do these comprehensive walk around videos to give our out-of-state buyers the confidence and peace of mind they need to purchase a vehicle from a sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around a car from a 1 foot distance is a lot more indicative of what you might notice on a day-to-day basis and helps separate the larger, more obvious flaws from the smaller, less significant ones to help give you a better big picture perspective of the true condition of the car. And this Boxster is just unbelievably clean. This car has been taken very, very, very good care of. It is incredibly rare to see a car of this age in this condition. Moving to the interior, we do have a couple small flaws. Here on the door panel, the door handle bezel does have some fading, some issues in the finish around the window switches there. The door panel as a whole looks pretty good. Armrest has a small issue there. The rest of the interior, I do believe, looks to be like new. The seats look fantastic. Yellow seat belts, looks great. It is a 6-speed manual and a convertible, ensuring the most amount of fun you can have with a Boxster. Starts right up, no issues. We got no warning lights on the gauge cluster here. Everything looks good. Here we do have automatic climate control and heated seats. It does have an extendable and retractable rear wing and AM/FM radio. As I mentioned, 6-speed manual. Passenger seat looks really good. No issues there. Passenger door panel looks really nice. The dash does not have any UV damage or fading. Driver's side door panel looks great. Just has that those two small issues with the window switch bezel and towards the back of the door. None of the buttons have any sign of wear on them. All of the stalks on the steering wheel look great. The steering wheel itself does not have any signs of wear whatsoever. The wheel looks really good. This is just a really, really clean car overall. Runs and drives great. Taking the top down is a very simple process. Press this in to release the handle, pull that back. And then you have these switches here, right there and there. This one brings the top down, pull it up. Oh, actually, you have to separate the top there. And then it'll pull it back. And then I push that in. Continue to pull that switch. And when the windows go up, that's how you know it's done. Nobody drives a convertible with the windows up. So getting out of the car, you have the iconic Porsche convertible look with the top down. I love the aesthetic. To me, it's timeless. Something about a convertible Porsche that just looks right. And this car, albeit not very fast, not very powerful, is endless amounts of fun to drive. With a manual gearbox and a convertible top, this car is seriously just endless amounts of fun. You're not able to have visible access to the drivetrain. It does actually have a rear trunk. However, hopefully you can hear it. It runs and drives incredibly smooth. It sounds very healthy, goes through all the gears, no issue. This is actually a very easy manual transmission car to drive. The clutch pedal is not very stiff. It has a lot of forgiveness when starting in first. It's just a really easy car to drive and a lot of fun to have. This car is actually very practical, having storage in the front and the back. The driver's and passenger seat are very spacious. I'm 6'1" and I fit in there with ease. I have some wiggle room. It doesn't feel claustrophobic. So with this car also having a smaller displacement engine, it gets relatively good fuel economy. So for a convertible manual sports car that has a decent amount of storage space, relatively good fuel economy, and is just an absolute blast to drive, how can you beat that? So this is our very clean 2010 Porsche Boxster convertible. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out the sales listing on our website. It can be found at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.